Far from home, and far away from the European fronts, one man joins forces with an unlikely ally, with whom he conducts raid after raid, and forces the enemy to redistribute his armies. The sun burns the desert sand as the legend in Arabia grows. The man is T.E.Lawerence, and these are the 7 Pillars of Wisdom.
From home, a man with a mission, in the heat of the glistening sun, in the heart of ancient tradition, this man's journey has only begun. Lead the charge, a raider has entered the battlefield. Sabotage, the game is about to unfold. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on this precious wings, as the battle begins, may the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. Our revolt to gain independence, hide and seek hunters hot to the trail. Join the ranks, obtain their acceptance, side by side raid the Ottoman rail. Lead the charge, feel of Medina, Damascus calls. Sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on this precious wings, as the battle begins, may the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. After the war has been won, deception or treason, who can tell? Who stood to gain, who stood to lose, who did the dying? Betrayal and trust from within, or compelled? The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits, whispers are past, the sands of Arabia calling.
Thank you for watching the Uncharted 3 7 Pillars of Wisdom music video, I guess you want to call it. It's a GMV gaming music video. I don't own the rights to any of this to the song, but I had a lot of fun doing this. This was a lot of fun to edit and put together and give you a chance to play Uncharted 3 again, so that's always nice. I'm going to take some time and just delve deep into kind of my thought process on what inspired me to do the video, so you guys don't have to stay for that if you don't want to. I would really appreciate it if you did, but for those of you who want to stay, we're going to jump right in. So I chose the song 7 Pillars of Wisdom by Sabaton, and I put that on top of some gameplay from Uncharted 3. Now, for those of you who don't know, they're a Swedish power metal band that come out of Falun. It was formed in, I think, 1999 by their lead vocalist, Joakim Brodén, bass player, Power Sundstrom. I probably butchered some of those names. I apologize. I'm American. Sabaton's songs and themes focus around famous battles and war. Well, not war. They focus on the military history. That's what their songs focus around. It's very historical, and they like to focus on just some stories that we may have forgotten about. A lot of people seem to have the misconception that they glorify war. They do not. Brodén has gone on to say a couple of times that they do not glorify war, they do not support that, but they are rather telling a story that may have been forgotten in our past.
Glorifying war would be kind of stupid. We don't do that at all. Our intention is not to glorify war, spread political or religious propaganda. We simply love history, and we don't think these stories should be forgotten. There are so many fantastic stories in our past that are being forgotten, so why the should we make up new ones?
As a history buff, I am all over just the existence of Sabaton. Like, I love history, and to have a metal band, one of my favorite genres, to cover history is like, it just speaks to me. And I love everything that they do, and I hope they keep going forward, and they're just awesome. So I would check them out if you haven't done so. Their latest album, The Great War, was released in 2019, and it focuses on World War I. And that's where the song Seven Pillars of Wisdom comes from. Seven Pillars of Wisdom focuses on, the book of the same name by Thomas Eliot Lawrence, or T.E.Lawerence, aka Lawrence of Arabia. Who was Lawrence of Arabia? Well, he was an English archaeologist. He served in the military for the English army during World War I. Shortly after the war was over, he went to Arabia and kind of served as like a spy, if you want to call him that. I don't know if that's the right term, but he essentially, he had a soft spot for the Arabs, and he wanted to help them liberate their land as they were being attacked by the Ottomans. So to strike them hard, he joined up with the with Arab rebels and raided the Ottoman rails, hence demolishing them. It's just kind of like my SparkNotes version of it. If you want to get a full detailed version of who Lawrence of Arabia really was, I highly recommend checking out Sabaton History, 7 Pillars of Wisdom. They do a deep dive in what Lawrence did and how he became so popular. I'm going to leave in a link in the description below so you can check that out. And Nathan Drake follows a trail left off by Sir Francis Drake, his ancestor, and was also later picked up by none other, T.E.Lawerence. The interesting thing here is, in history, Lawrence always wanted to find Atlantis of the Sands. And sometime way later after World War I, it's like some 30 years later, he wanted to go back to Arabia and find the lost city. But he never got around to it. In Uncharted 3, it's theorized that Sir Francis Drake and T.E.Lawerence both were under the same secret service, if you will, from the Queen, and they eventually came to a crossroads and they just gave up and they stopped searching for it. This was all due to the jinn magic that Drake later finds, Nathan Drake, not Sir Francis. He finds that there's this very deadly magic that is consumed through drinking the water, and it makes you go mad, and then Sir Francis Drake and Lawrence just decide, you know what, it's not worth it, and they lied about their mission. Now this all ties in because, well, a lot of the game in Uncharted 3 takes place in the Rub al Khali Desert, which is where Lawrence was for most of his time when he raided. And a lot of the scenes kind of mix with the music very well, like the caravan scene, and Salim and his people, they kind of go hand in hand with the rebels. Not to say that Salim's people were rebels, but it just seemed fitting to kind of mix and match these two mediums. Personally, I kind of see Drake as like a modern day T.E.Lawerence. He's kind of got the build, the figure, but yeah, I think it mixed really well. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you watched all the way through and you're still here, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you did make it this far, make sure you leave a like, comment what you think, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified. I want to do more videos like this, but these take a really long time. And they are hard to make, but they are so much fun. But I want to hear what you guys think. Did you guys like it? Did you guys think this fit well? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below, so make sure you leave that comment there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Rock on!
Freestyle!